Guys, hello and welcome to the Liberian TV network. Today we are here at the Van International, and we'll be having some a conversation with some instructors and also head of administration. So good morning, sir, and welcome to the Liberian TV network.
Good morning.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Moses G. Holden.
Oh yeah. So can you better introduce yourself to me in terms of?
I serve as an accountant at the Van International Bilingual Christian School, and also a teacher.
Wow. Yeah. Seeing you being being young, and really, because in Liberia most people say, oh, young people, they don't want to go into the classroom, they don't want to associate themselves with any class related activities, and so what really motivated you to get into this field?
As a young Liberian, I realized that I just not being young to be like all of those that are on the streets, but a young man with a vision and a purpose. So I believe that impacting the lives of the next generational leaders is something that we are thinking about, helping to impact and transform the minds of our Liberians, youth in the streets. So it's a privilege being a teacher as a young person, and not just being a young person too, a teacher, but also an accountant, where I have to enroll at the African Methodist Episcopal University and earn an accounting degree, and which is in BA, and I graduated. Now I'm serving as an accountant for the school and also a classroom teacher.
Wow, I think that's the Harvard University in Liberia. Okay, how be it, many could actually want to know what are some of the activities that VEN International is actually engaged into, and maybe when the school actually came into existence. Don't you mind providing us details in relation to that?
This school started in 2017. In 2017, we started full operation, and then when it comes to being international, we provide international material like the ADECA program. We have the American-based curriculum. We also have international teachers from Cameroon, and we also have a national-based teacher from Liberia as well. So it's both national and international, along with the curriculum of the school.
So you having international instructors in and out of Liberia. People are wondering as to how do you actually solve some of your opponents.
Just from what we generate from the school, a little amount that parents pay as a tuition, we're able to use that to be able to pay our international teachers and also our national teachers.
So people who are viewing you might want to send their kid or maybe any of their relative here to actually come and acquire some, relevant education. What are some of those extracurricular activities or some extra program your school runs that are not really in other, other institutions as well?
So, like being international, we provide courses like we provide ICT knowledge to our learners. We also provide a dance program that we do for the kids. So there are times to organize a dance performance to encourage them and motivate them to be able to be part of the dancing activities. We also have the bilingual. We do French, both. So both is English and also French. So we also provide French teachers to be able to help train our children from first grade all the way up to the 9th grade, provide French education for them. So that's one of the aspects of the program that makes the international standard to be international. We also have the Christian moral standard that we also provide for our kids in the school. So it's not just only international, but those different lessons that constitute an international standard. We provide the environment. You can see the different, our bulletin boards, you can see our environment also. Everything constitutes to make an international school that we talk about.
Is a school actually engaged into tour or sightseeing? Maybe sometimes students want to know these historical places like Moro in the Kesara Pass, where the incident occurred, or maybe Swakoko. We had this lady who was one of the greatest warrior in Liberia. Maybe go to Bon County and get some historical, knowledge as to how this lady was actually, living in Bon County and so on.
Of course, we have been engaged into a field trip. So we have taken our kids on a field trip from one location. There are times we have been at my brother's keeper in Carriesburg, We have been at the orphanage home in Carysville. We have also been at the Rehab International, airport. We have been there with the kids, and we have had interview with the staff. We have allowed them to be able to see where planes take off, and also the landing of the plane, and also see the environment at the airport, see the different custom process. And we have allowed them to be able to just have an art opening, a sightseeing environment that will be able to stimulate their learning. Now what they are learning in a classroom will also be seen practically in the real world situation. So field trip, we are engaged in a field trip. We take our kids along. We have a bus that move them along to be able to have a means to just have a fun fair with their friends along.
Do you have anything else to say to this platform?
I want to appreciate you and also encourage parents who might be looking for an environment to send their children or their kids to the school. This is an international school, the Divine International Bilingual Christian School. We are located just opposite the Miami Beach in the EAW community, just before Rehab Junction, along the Rehab International Airport Highway. So parents who are interested in coming over with their children who need to have quality education, I want to encourage them to come over at the Divine International Bilingual Christian School, where we provide their beggar program and also have the national-based curriculum mixed with their international curriculum, which is the American-based curriculum, the baker, program that we have our international teachers who are well equipped and prepared to be able to pass on the rightful knowledge to our librarians in
the 5th and 6th grade class in the Divine International Christian Bilingual School.
Okay. So, which one of the subject do you teach?
It's a self-control class, so nearly everything in the curriculum I teach all.
Oh, okay. So you're master of all, jack of none. Okay, that's great. So, for over the past year, you've been in Liberia. In terms of Liberia cultural educational activities, what have you experienced, and what are some of those things that probably you took from Cameroon to bring it to Liberia?
Normally, my being here, what I discover in Liberia, I discover that the accent is not the best. The children speak Kolupa too much, so my intention here is for them to know how to speak very well, fluently the English language.
Wow. So it means that you really want to work on their speaking skill, their writing skill, and so. I mean, what are some of those strategies or skills that you have been using for over the past time and up to date?
Okay, for instance, like we have the spelling and vocabulary skills that we are using with the children. And in terms of that, I also have reading books that we can be reading, and then from there, their expressions. When I hear the accent,